Have you ever promised yourself, "I'll finish this in an hour," and then somehow it turns into half the day?
Literally every time I clean my apartment. I think, just a quick tidy, and 5 hours later, I'm reorganizing my closet.
Exactly. That's what psychologists call the planning fallacy, our consistent tendency to underestimate how long things will take, even when we know better.
So it's not just me being bad at time management?
Not at all. Everyone does it. The term was coined by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, the same duo who studied countless cognitive biases.
What did they find?
That humans are terrible forecasters of their own effort. Even when we've done similar tasks before, we imagine the best-case scenario and ignore all the small delays that always show up.
So the brain basically runs on wishful thinking.
Exactly. The planning fallacy is optimism disguised as logic.
That explains why I always think I can get ready in 20 minutes.
Or why governments underestimate construction timelines, companies miss product launches, and students pull all-nighters. The fallacy scales from laundry to mega projects.
Okay, but why do we keep falling for it even after so many failures?
Because memory plays tricks on us. When we finish something, we remember the highlights, not the hiccups. We forget how messy real progress is.
So we keep editing the past to flatter the future.
Perfectly said. The mind writes history like a resume, leaving out the long breaks and late nights.
That's both funny and depressing.
True, but the real reason it persists is emotion. When we plan, we're not just estimating time, we're protecting hope.
So optimism literally bends time in our heads.
Yes, it's called temporal myopia. We see the goal clearly but blur out the obstacles.
That's me with every new project. I imagine the finished version, not the messy middle.
Exactly. The brain loves closure stories. It tricks you into believing momentum will stay constant.
But reality never cooperates.
Never, because plans are made in calm conditions, while work happens in chaos.
So we plan in peace, but execute in storms.
Beautifully said. That's why Kahneman said, "Nothing in life is as important as you think it is while you are thinking about it."
That's deep. So how do we plan better?
By borrowing someone else's perspective. When we plan for others, we're more realistic. Psychologists call it the outside view.
So I'm optimistic about my own schedule, but critical about everyone else's.
Exactly. You can use that bias in your favor. Plan like you're advising a friend.
That's smart. So pretend I'm not the hero of the story.
Right. Because the hero always assumes the montage will be short.
That's so true. Movies ruin our sense of pacing.
Yes. Real life has no montage music, just coffee, distractions, and Google searches.
So what other tricks help avoid the fallacy?
First, track how long things actually take. Data beats delusion. Once you see real numbers, your brain starts adjusting expectations.
So experience alone isn't enough. We need proof.
Exactly. The brain forgets, but data remembers.
I like that.
Second, plan for problems. Add 30 to 50% buffer time for the unknowns. Emails, interruptions, tiredness. Realism feels pessimistic but prevents stress later.
So good planning isn't about predicting the best. It's about forgiving the worst.
Perfectly said. That's wisdom disguised as pessimism.
And yet it feels wrong, because being realistic kills the high of ambition.
Yes, the planning fallacy isn't just an error, it's an emotional defense. It lets us feel capable before we act.
So we overpromise to feel confident.
Exactly. The problem isn't dreaming big, it's scheduling small.
That's going in my notes.
Write it in golden ink.
So is there a perfect middle ground between ambition and accuracy?
Yes, adaptive optimism. Hope for the best, but prepare for the average. It's not cynical, it's strategic.
I like that. It's optimism with a helmet.
Exactly. It keeps motivation high, but expectations grounded.
So the planning fallacy isn't really stupidity. It's humanity.
Absolutely. It's our brain's way of protecting enthusiasm from reality's gravity.
That's poetic.
It's also practical. Without optimism, we'd never start anything. Without realism, we'd never finish.
So we need both, the dreamer and the planner.
Yes, dreamers build castles. Planners build schedules. The best creators do both.
That's a good reminder, especially when I think I can film a YouTube video in an hour.
The most relatable lie on the internet.
Guilty as charged.
Me too, but maybe that's why this topic hits home. Everyone underestimates the friction of life.
So awareness is half the cure.
Yes. Once you notice the pattern, you start budgeting time like money. Spend it carefully, not emotionally.
That's such a powerful image.
Because it's true. Every deadline is just a wish until you add margin.
I like that. It's not about killing optimism, it's about protecting it with structure.
Exactly. Planning isn't prediction. It's preparation.
So the real lesson of the planning fallacy isn't plan better, it's plan kinder.
Perfectly said. We're not bad at planning. We're just too optimistic about being human.
That's beautiful.
It's honest. The more we forgive our own misjudgments, the more accurately we start seeing the future.
And maybe the less guilt we feel when things take longer than expected.
Yes, because later than planned isn't failure. It's reality showing up.
That's such a comforting thought.
It should be. The planning fallacy reminds us that time is unpredictable, but intention isn't. What matters is finishing, not guessing.
So we stop chasing perfect timing and start trusting steady progress.
Exactly. Because every plan, like every life, runs late, and that's okay.
That's a beautiful ending.
Almost.
Almost.
We still have to invite them back.
Right.
If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to The Curiosity Vault, where we uncover the hidden forces shaping your thoughts and behavior. Until next time, stay curious.